Do you think they have to be in a specific order?
Nothing surprises me anymore. Probably. So, good luck! Where do you put them? Like right there where you're standing?
Maybe.
Do you have 4? You have 4 urns, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, okay, let's focus here.
You gotta remember, there's no logic to this game.
I understand that. Whichever... Okay, how about here? We're gonna do it this way. You got 4 urns, right? Use them all in the order that they are on your menu, but go in the location that you think they go. Do you get what I'm saying? Stand on the platform that you need the first urn for. That one? Are you sure? Okay. Is that...
Did that work?
Assuming so, because you got the little pots up there now.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just gonna...
Second one.
To be honest, I'm just gonna zigzag it.
Are you sure?
Why not?
Okay. Oh, what happened is zigzagging.
This is zigzagging.
Oh.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, there you go.
Whatever. Hey.
Oh,
weapon.
It's the axe from Castlevania. Oh, that's the final item, too. Cool. And now it's the big mummy, I'm guessing.
Ow.
Ow.
Do I just... Where do I hit it exactly?
Probably just right in
eye?
his stupid face.
Just keep hitting it. Just keep hitting it. You're getting points.
Yeah?
And it doesn't look like you're taking damage somehow. Like you haven't lost...
This would be...
You lost 2 pegs, but that was it.
Oh, please be over. Please be over.
Please be the last level. Conan the King.
Okay. It's a pretty badass picture, though.
That is pretty badass.
I mean, other than his little tiara crown.
They actually had a
he's the
comic
king.
book. They actually had a comic book that was King Conan. There was 2 of them. There was Conan the Barbarian, and then there was King Conan.
He became a king in the books.
Is
This song sucks.
this the
I think
end of the
that's it.
game?
This reminds me of...
Is this the end of the game? Did we beat it?
I think so.
Wait, oh my god, so this is the end screen. So there were 7 levels.
7.5 if you want to count that.
Yeah. Suck my dick.
Wow.
Finally.
Suck my dick.
They just...
That was so anticlimactic. Well, we beat it without dying. What's the time?
3 hours, 45 minutes.
Conan
Could have been a lot worse.
in the bank.
Could have been a lot worse. Could have been 6 hours.
For a game that was this bad. It could have been worse, you're right. But this was bad.
This was bad.
This was... What is this called? Conan and the Mysteries of Time?
Mysteries of Time. Apparently, I don't even know where the Mysteries of Time come from, because everything on the game itself, maybe it's in the instruction booklet, but everything in the hold on a second. Oh, okay. Everything on the game itself would just imply that it's Conan. Even on the
Right.
label of the cartridge, it's just Conan. So,
Was it only... Well, Kevin had mentioned that it's only Conan for us.
Yeah.
So was the actual game everywhere else called Mysteries of Time? Or
The
whatever?
myth history in the making.
Oh.
And that was... And it was on Commodore 64, Amiga CD32, Amstrad, CPC, and the ZX Spectrum.
So really...
yeah, it's called Conan and the Mysteries of Time. Huh.
that's
It was
so
only
bad.
released in the US on the NES, and it was only Conan here.
So
I
they basically just reskinned it.
I hate this game. And it's not even that long of a game. Like... I'm just...
This is one of those games where the frustration comes not from the difficulty of the game, it is the difficulty of the controls and the inconsistencies of the hit detection, of things that you have to deal with, glitches in the game that can kill you. Because I'm telling you right now, that Medusa fight where it would like shoot like 2 bolts at me, that's a fucking glitch. That's not...
Or how about the fact that you could jump through the door to get into the pyramid thing? Like
you
that
did.
that way you did? Like, that should not have been a thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You should have just been able to jump and just... You're in.
So, this is going to be another one of those times. Do the horrid mechanics make this game difficult? We'll get into it. What do you feel is a proper difficulty for Conan?
Okay, so...
Mechanics aside, there's a puzzle element to this game. In the fact that you need specific weapons at specific times in doing specific actions.
Like destroying the statue.
Like destroying the statue. Or you... Just the fact that you need certain things...
It's on mute, right? Okay. Good.
Yes.
Okay. Keep talking.
The eye. Like, or whatever that... It looked like the eye of... What do they call it in the
Eye
book?
of Horus.
Eye of Ra, I think. Whatever.
Well, it's either Ra or Horus.
I think it was Ra. The Eye of Ra. But,
I didn't read the instruction
Yeah.
booklet, so I'm not 100% sure.
like, if you killed those mummies and just never encountered it, you would not know to kill that thing with it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Anubis had to be destroyed with it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, this game is so cryptic because there's literally zero context. There's not
None.
text 1 in this game.
Yeah, none. There's no context. Yeah.
So what do you think this deserves for a difficulty?
Honestly, see that's where I'm having like a really tough time
Me too.
deciding, because it's just how cryptic the game is what makes this difficult. The game itself is not horribly difficult.
It's like Athena. I know I've compared this to Athena before, but
the level, well, see, but also here's the thing too. The levels are super short.
yes.
But each one seems to have kind of like a key element that you need in order to beat it. And so, but they're short. But then you come across a level like the pirate ship or whatever
the
it
Viking
was.
ship.
Yeah.
You come across the pirate ship, and you have to deal with that bird, where now you are not only just relying on something cryptic, knowing that bird is what you have to kill, but you are also now relying on luck that bird is going to come down to your path so that you can kill it. Because you cannot come up to its position, you cannot kill it unless it swoops down into your direction. Like, that should not be. That shouldn't be a thing.
I wonder if you... Did it only swoop after you've killed all 3, or did you have to kill all 3 before he swooped to get him to your level?
You have to kill, I think, the 3 guys.
I don't think he moved until
He doesn't move until you kill the
died.
third. He doesn't move until you kill the third one.
Because I thought one of the times, or a few of the times actually, he was flying around while there were still those things on...
They respawn.
They respawn.
They keep popping out after you kill
they
the
keep
first
popping
3.
up.
I didn't think it did, because
Yeah.
that
Oh,
last
then that
one
was,
didn't.
Then that
It's
was just,
random.
Then that was just a glitch.
It's-
Again,
I
shitty.
just-
Yeah, shitty. I honestly, the difficulty of this game, I would say that, I mean, the difficulty, it's going to be above a 5.
Yeah.
Because
I
of the
know.
fact that the game is cryptic. You have to understand like what you have to do, but also too, you have 3 lives. There are no extra lives. There's nothing like that. So you are basically at the mercy of...
Oh, actually,
Since
drop
you
down
put
to the bottom.
Since you put it that way,
Oh, actually, you know what? No.
I
All
want
the way
to...
No. Ow.
Is the game hard, or is it just hard to play? Right?
It's a mix of both.
No, let's add something. Go down in the pit.
No.
Paul,
No,
please.
just
Why?
Just do it.
humor him. It is
Run
hard.
to the right and jump through the wall.
It's hard to fucking play.
No.
Just
It
do it.
truly is.
Well,
If he can even do it. There you go. Why not?
what?
Yeah. I was reading
I'll
stuff.
put that in. I'll put that in.
What?
Speedrunners still.
I'm just see what
Everything
I'm
blows
sorry,
you away.
I'm playing this because I want to.
Frustrate yourself.
No. 2, 3, 4. Oh, good. I ran out just at the. nick
I
of
think
time.
she's dead anyway. It only takes 3.
Oh, it does it?
Yes.
Oh, whoops. I want to see if you actually need the mirror.
Mirror? I don't think you
Shield?
do.
No.
I don't think you do. You can evade her shots.
Yeah. Okay. There's that.
But it's. It is above a 5. You're
It's-
right. Just for the sheer fact that 2 lives is it, and
Yeah.
no continues.
Well, and it doesn't tell you anything.
And it
Yeah.
doesn't tell you
It's-
anything.
No, it's literally the game is just trial and error. Is
Yeah.
basically what it boils down to. Is learning what you have to do and then just basically dying and getting back there so that you can then replicate that.
I don't think you're going to agree with me. I'm going 7.
Yeah, you don't. You don't need the mirror.
No.
Okay.
I'm going 7 for difficulty. Coupled with the fact that the game controls like hot, sweaty ass. This game is, I would say, next to Athena, just below it, it's on par with how bad Athena is. Athena moved and reacted and played like shit. This game, controlling him like left to right, and even his jump at times was doable. In Athena, attacking and moving and jumping and clipping was such a fucking disaster. This game is still just a little bit above Athena in that sense. Hit detection is just as bad. So there's one point. The fact that it's 2 lives, no continues, that's the second point, which kicks it to a 7. For me.
First, second, and third level. I mean everything except for maybe the 4th level, the pirate ship. We had it down to a science where we were basically beating those levels within like 5 to 7 minutes.
Yeah.
5, there's nothing really difficult about that level.
Oh, that forest?
Yeah.
No, not at all, other than
6.
if you get careless.
6, the only thing really difficult was the pits, but once you really kind of get used to it in the 3rd level, the pits are inconsequential. I mean, it's just
It's just annoying.
it's just annoying.
The level's obnoxious.
It's annoying. It's a setback. It would be difficult if you don't have the spear for that first guard because he seems to take 1,000,000 hits. The 7th level, 7th and final level was the pyramid.
That one really was not hard.
Didn't
at
seem
all.
that hard.
It wasn't hard at all.
Honestly,
I don't even know what killed me that first fucking time, because maybe you're right. Maybe I clipped a spike on the way up.
I don't think you did, but
I might have cut the jump a little too close, and that's what did it. But otherwise, that whole level
Honestly,
was super fucking easy.
I feel like this game, it's a 6.
You think 6?
I think it's above middle of the road. It's not that I don't know what I was going to say, but it's just the game became monotonous to play. And of course that's going to frustrate you. Like basically, I mean, level 6 was a perfect example. I made it all the way to the end pretty easily. I jumped and I somehow overshot the fucking thing. And then I ended up dying against the first guardsman guy, and then the second one I just missed a jump. So it's like some of the difficulty comes in that you get frustrated. You are so ready to stop playing this game that I think that artificially makes it more difficult than this game actually was. Once we made it past the 3rd and 4th levels, I mean, hell, we made it. I think the first 2 hours we're just trying to figure out what to do, like with level 3 and then level 4. Once we did that, it was like, I won't say a cakewalk, but it's like we were making a lot of progress every other time after that.
I think we got past levels 3 and 4 within an hour and a half.
So 5. We did not
6,
die.
and
We did
7.
not die in 5.
Not at
we
all.
died in 6, but that was because at first you didn't know what to do. You said you couldn't make the jump, but that was that was a lie.
Yeah.
You were just using the wrong method.
I hate that jump.
Yeah, I know.
But
And
that's
and then 7, I mean, once you basically got down that spike jump, it seemed like it was pretty
there was
easy.
no real threat in
No.
it. Even the Anubis, if you, I mean, did
You
I
just-
even
you just-
lose a
no.
peg of life?
I think you like 1 or 2.
Maybe 1 or 2, but it was the same thing with the mummy too. Once
Yeah.
you were throwing the axes, you lost 2 pegs from taking 2 fireballs. But then once you started throwing the axes, it's like he wasn't hitting you. It's like your axes were cutting through his fireball, so it wasn't even damaging you.
I don't.
Honestly, this game is if it wasn't for the crypticness, I would give this game a 5. But this game,
You wouldn't give this
say,
a 5 just on the merits of
I
it's
would say-
only the 2 lives.
I would say no, because honestly, how fast were we getting back to 6 and 7?
It still took us almost 4 hours.
It did, but it was because we had to fucking keep starting at the beginning.
Yeah, and there were times we didn't even get back there because of just either
Because we got frustrated.
hit mid-air by stupid shit, or you were hit by a Medusa shooting
Because
twice.
we got frustrated.
Well, the Medusa didn't shoot twice because he got frustrated. She shot twice because the game
Because it
shit.
glitched. It
Yeah.
glitched.
But
6.
6.
I'm gonna settle with a 6, but it's no. I honestly,
I don't think a casual gamer is gonna pick this up and have the stomach to beat.
I don't think a casual gamer is gonna pick this game up and have a good time with it. They're gonna play for
not-
10 minutes and then they're gonna be pissed off.
Well, we're not on fun yet. I'm just saying, do you think a casual person's gonna come up and beat this?
God no.
That's what kind of feels like makes it a 7 to me. A 6, like
No, because I think a casual gamer, because you can't compare it to a casual gamer just picking it up and beating it, because a casual gamer will not just, they won't... If you can stomach the first level, then I think that through just trial and error, figuring things out, they're going to eventually beat the game. But I don't think a casual gamer is going to... You don't think so?
No,
we beat it because we had to. If we gave this to like Vanderhoff, do you really think he would sit there and try to beat this?
I truly think you would.
He probably would. He's a glutton
I truly
for
think he would.
punishment.
And I think if you find a person just stubborn enough, oh hey, you know what, I'm learning more and I can get back to there in no time, it's like, yeah, maybe you're not going to do it in one sitting, but I think honestly they could.
But you don't think the shoddy hit detection, the controls, and just
Oh, it's going to get in the way. I can tell you
Yeah.
right now, it's going to get in the way, but
how
it's
have
not
we
going.
flip-flopped on this?
But it's not going to stop you.
There was a time when you were giving it points for difficulty for shitty controls, and I wasn't, and now we flipped it. We flipped the script.
Because you guys can never agree.
We can never agree. Kevin, you're the decider. What do you think this deserves for a difficulty?
Paul's just wrong. It's a 7.
Yeah?
Because 5 and 6 is like an area where I think it's doable by your basic person who grew up with NES. I think when you hit the 7 and 8, it's the more dedicated crowd.
What's 8? There was no 8.
No, we didn't say he's saying what
difficulty.
his
Difficulty. Oh, you're talking difficulty. I
5
thought
and
you were
6 is
talking
your
about the levels.
your average NES person that grew up with NES is that's where they're gonna their skill level.
Yeah, but
probably.
those are the same people that call Contra one of the hardest games on the NES.
Yeah, but that's why this can't be a 6.
Little Nemo we gave a 6. I would say like you had said, someone who grew up with the NES would be able to play through it.
So 7 and 8 is
Ninja
where I
Gaiden
think
2
is the
we
more
gave a
determined
6.
type gamer is going to stick it through it. Whether it's stubbornness because I started, I'm going to beat it, or you guys that have to beat it. Well, you don't have to. I mean, you're choosing to. But
That's a good point. We don't have to, but
Begrudgingly, I'll give it a 7 too, but
that's okay. I'm pretty sure I begrudgingly gave into your demands too. So now we're even. Until the next time we disagree.
Yeah.
Well, here's a category we both can agree on. What do you give it for fun?
That's a 1.
Straight up
One and done.
One and done. There is no redeeming factor to this game.
Nope.
It's Conan by name only.
It's Conan by name only. The levels are crap. The designs look like something that was on the Atari.
The music was shit.
I was going to say I like the backgrounds of some of the levels, but no, only 2 I think had like a decent looking.
I will say the Viking ship probably had the most interesting background.
And it was all dark. It was pitch black.
But I like the ambiance of it because
it did look like you were in a thunderstorm.
I think it was supposed to be a raven. Because aren't they harbingers of death?
Yep.
Isn't that the idea?
Oh.
So, like, that atmosphere, like, you felt that sense of dread.
Yeah.
So, that's the only redeeming factor to that. Otherwise...
Forest was okay. The sky one, like... I mean, the backgrounds may have been the only good thing of this game.
I think so.
The music sucked.
Music was horrible.
The controls were abysmal.
Horrible.
I cannot believe that they would make it so that in order to pick up an item, you have to hold A and then push down in order to get it. Because down and up on their own are both jump.
Two different jumps at that.
That makes no sense to me.
None
whatsoever.
Yeah,
Why would you program it like that?
it's stupid. Stupid.
It's like someone never played Mario Brothers.
Well, you can't duck in... Well, you can in Mario 2, I guess.
Well, no, but like even just tap A is your basic jump, and then the hold A while you're running.
You can duck in Mario 1 too, you know, when you're big.
Well, when you're big,
Yeah.
yeah.
So like, I mean, there's no reason for like the controls to be the way they are in this one.
They could have easily, if they wanted the 2 different forms of attack, have, like A be your jump, B would be your swing, and then if you hold up and B would be your other swing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They could have done it that way.
Yeah.
There was no fucking conceivable reason the up and down should have been 2 different forms of jumps.
Up and down should never be jump other than in, like, up should never be a jump other than in a fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Yeah, this game's a 1 through and through.
Oh yeah, no, there's nothing more that can really be said about it.
If I could give it a 0, I would.
Or scale.
Even the end screen is like it's bittersweet.
It's solid screen.
It says Conan is king.
Conan the King. And
Conan the King,
I mean,
yeah.
the picture's kind of cool, I guess. But
It still looks like it was something that was created in Photoshop.
Fucking
from like
kid
a 5-year-old.
pics?
Yeah, kid pics. Yeah.
yeah, it looks like shit. Mm-hmm. Ugh.
Yeah.
7 for difficulty, 1 for fun.
What'd you pay?
What did you pay for Conan?
For this one, when I found it, it was at either the first or second Midwest Gaming Classic that we went to.
Really?
And I paid $20 for it.
You paid too much.
I know I did. I know I did.
He paid too much. As of this video on pricecharting.com, Conan goes for $47.33.
No.
No!
You're paying that
No.
money because this game is definitely an uncommon game.
I would give you $50 to take it. It is not a common title.
No, it is not
This
a
is a
common
buy only if you have to
Yes.
complete the collection.
I
But I would
don't
not.
see this one much.
I would not say that it is worth it, but I also would not recommend this game
no
to anybody.
Absolutely not.
Even if you're a fan of Conan, it's not going to save it.
Are there
It's-
fans of Conan
there
anymore?
are. Oh yeah, they're out there.
I still read the books.
Does Conan even still do anything?
Yeah, he's in Marvel Comics.
Yeah, he is.
Oh.
He's actually
just-
on the team of the Savage Avengers.
He actually, not long ago, was
Yeah.
fully bought by Marvel.
Huh.
In fact, they just did a crossover that he was like one of the like main parts of.
Yeah.
I feel like he's part of a dying era, much like He-Man and like
War of the Realms, was that it?
It might have been.
I think that was
Like,
the most recent.
Conan. I feel like comes from that era of muscular, shirtless dudes.
Except for
who-
that
No.
image of Conan is
It's
wrong.
It's the Schwarzenegger version.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone associates like Conan's look with that. It's wrong.
That's what's.
Jason Momoa in his Conan movie is much closer to what Conan is supposed to look like. He's supposed to be of like bronze skin, dark short hair, which they did that wrong. He is
I
not.
don't
He's
like
not the strongest. in
Right.
his world. He's not the fastest. He's smart and like he's clever. That's it. That's why he wins so much.
He basically sounds like the Master Chief of
He's a like
Conan.
I mean, there's a reason why in the books, yeah, he's Conan the Barbarian, but then he was also a pirate. He was a king. He was a thief.
Conan sucks.
Like, he's been a whole lot of stuff. He's not just the muscle-bound, beat-em-up, I'm dumb as a box of bricks.
Crumb! If you won't say what is it, then to hell with you! I don't remember what the line is. I don't know.
Yeah.
This game sucked fucking fat donkey balls, man.
This was not good.
I'm glad we beat it. By sheer force of luck. I don't know what... I'm... Hit us up on Facebook.
Hit us up on Twitter.
Go to powertripgaming.tv. Takes you right to the channel.
I knew that was coming.
Where you can watch all our other videos.
Watch our side quest materials.
Go to iTunes or Stitcher to the PTG Podcast.
If you don't want to contact us through social media, then try nespowertrip@gmail.com.
Send us an email.
We shall read it.
To hell with you.
I said the only thing I remember from the movies is when Conan and I can't remember the companion's name are talking. He's like, "My god Crom is the mountain, big and strong," and then his friend's like, "Oh yeah, well my god's the sky. Your god's below mine."
The Kurgan sword.
Wrong movie.
I know. Embrace your weapon, man. Next time on Power Trip.
We'll play something better. Conan!
It'll basically be impossible not to.
Yeah, this was bad.
That's not true. We
This
can
is
play
bad.
something worse.
No, we can't.
We would have to try to play something worse.
I don't think there's many left that are worse than us.
No.
Athena. Chubby Cherub.
Yeah, we gotta go back to Athena.
Fuck off.